welcome back to MAPOP Sports. This is Grandy. If this is your first time here, welcome. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel. If you guys are returning, appreciate that you guys are back checking me out. Today, doing the typical Q&A. Had a lot of questions in regards to some of the videos I did this week, throughout the week process of, sports card selling, all that good stuff. So we'll jump into it. Hopefully I can answer some of your guys' questions. Hopefully it helps you guys out a little bit. And most of these answers, like I said, they're primarily from my experience and what I think and what I've seen. So just take it, like I said, with a grain of salt, and you'll have to figure it out for yourself, kind of. Number one, I did have somebody ask me what kind of magnifier that I use, to inspect my cards, to send it for grading. Honestly, go to Amazon, guys. You can find those cheap magnifier glasses with the lights and everything on them, and they'll be able to zoom in. Look for the one that can zoom in at least 90 times. I would say 90 to 60 times so you can see those corners really well. I don't have a link for it. I forgot. I purchased it many years ago, but like I said, just go to Amazon. You can literally probably get it for under like $12, maybe $10. I highly recommend it, especially if you're getting into the grading game. Or even on top of that, even if you're just inspecting the cards just for a PC, if you want to make sure you got a good card when you're looking at a lot or whatever, if you want to just look just to see if there's any surface issues, corner issues, I highly recommend it's a great $10 investment. I feel like that you can look at your cards and making sure that the quality is there and make sure there's no damages that your typical eyes cannot see. So I highly recommend that. So just Amazon, that's what I did. Dust and dirty card savers. I had somebody ask about that. Do I just get a new card saver all of a sudden? This is my thoughts. I would. The reason being is when you're sending this into whether it's PSA, SGC, CSG, if you're gonna get it graded, you want to have your best foot forward. So you want that card to be as clean as possible. You want it in a nice looking card saver. There's no dust on it, so they don't have. I mean, my thoughts are, if you put your best foot forward, hopefully the grader will see that and it looks super clean and there's no dirt, there's no dust on that card. I highly recommend using a brand new card saver if at all possible. If there's a little bit of dust, blow it off if you want. I don't know, wipe it, use a microfiber. Microfibers are the best things for, where did I have? Here you go. I really do recommend microfiber. Number one, these microfibers will help clean whether you have a scanner or whatever your card nicely. These actually attract the dust. So microfibers, I believe, attract the dust. They suck it up like kind of like a vacuum, I feel like. So microfibers are always the best way to keep any cards clean, any lenses clean, anything like that. I highly recommend getting the microfibers, guys. So other than that, use a brand new card saver you need to. Scanner type, I keep getting this question, so it's kind of cool. I did videos like this before, but if you guys first time here, if you guys want what kind of scanner do I have? I have a Fujitsu F1 8170. I'll put the link somewhere. I don't know. I'm not sponsored by them, so there's no links or whatever that I get a kickback on this, but that's the scanner I use. I believe FICO bought that line out from Fujitsu. So I think it's like the FICO 8170, F1 8170 or something like that. But that's the scanner I use. There's many different other scanners out there. There's a lot of Epson scanners out there. I think the 500 on up is what's recommended. This is the thing, because people are asking me what kind of scanner you use. Make sure whatever program you use, whether it's Card Dealer Pro, whether it's Chrono Cards like I use, whatever you use, find out what scanner's compatible. That's the biggest thing. So if you're asking me, can I just get any type of scanner? No. Make sure whatever program you're using to upload your images, to upload your scans to, whether it's eBay, whether it's any other platforms to sell, I highly recommend look at what scanner is compatible. That's going to be your biggest bet. This is the scanner I use. I had an Epson, I think it's the DS500, I want to say previously. It created damages on the cards. So that's why I went to the Fujitsu F1 8170, and I felt like this scanner has so far been good to me. Some people had issues with this one, so like I said, I highly recommend just trying it out and recommend it to you that if it damages your card, obviously get a different scanner. But the biggest thing is whatever platform you're using, make sure that scanner is compatible with that platform. Otherwise, it's useless. So that's the biggest thing, especially like I say, if you're using Car Dealer Pro, they should have a list. Go to Car Dealer Pro, they should have a list of what scanners compatible, and then you can kind of go through the reviews. You use YouTube to see what kind of reviews are good for those scanners. Another question, let me get into this one. This is a little bit different. I'm not a professional accountant. I highly recommend check with your accountant before you do this. So people are asking me, LLCs, should I create an LLC? Should I not create an LLC? Sole proprietor, whatever the case may be, your taxes. I recommend you check with your accountant what they recommend. And the reason being is it depends on the amount of money, revenue that you bring in. If you bring in a big amount of money, you're gonna want an LLC. Business write-offs, all those stuff. It depends on what state you're in. And because somebody asked me, hey, if I buy like $1,000 worth of wax, I open it, and then I sell only $200 worth, is it an $800 write-off for tax purposes? I mean, in my state, it would be technically yes. But like I just said, it really depends on you and your location and how you're running your LLC and your business. It just all depends. And how much are you bringing in revenue wise? Is it worth it? Or do you just claim it as just revenue, as a personal tax person? I'm not a tax person. Like I said, check with your accountant. But in my case, I do have an LLC. I'm doing this as a full-time business. So that's why I do that. Would that be a tax write-off for me? Yeah, in my case, it would be. That's why I do buy, wax here and there, but it's not worth it to me because I don't think that's the right business, what I'm looking for. That's not my lane. That's not my avenue. I used to break a little bit. I don't break anymore because I just feel like time spent is not worth it for me in that sense to be a breaker, at least not at the moment. I know there's tons of money to be made at that, but people don't realize when you're breaking, it's so much work when it comes to packaging and shipping to 31 people or 32 people, 30 teams. It's a lot of work, what people don't understand. That's why, and I'll do another video about this, of breaking, my thoughts on it, the cost, the labor. It is labor intensive. People don't realize it. It truly is. So, but there you guys go. Check with your account. Check whoever does your taxes in regards to should I do an LLC or should I do not. I'm not a professional on that. I have no idea. Last but not least, somebody finally just asked recently. They came and inherited a big lot of junk wax cards. Should I grade them? Should I not grade them? And it all depends. Everything is relative, guys. So some of those junk wax cards, value is not there. The condition of the cards is probably not there. It's hence the word junk wax era. There's millions of these cards produced. They're probably already graded. Unless they come back a 10, I would say probably like 99% of these junk wax cards that you're going to get graded will not be worth it. You're going to pay money to get them graded to come back an 8 or a 9. And you're ending up losing money. Now, if you're gonna keep it as a PC, of course they're worth it. Any cards that I feel like that are PCs are worth grading because in my eyes, they protect the card and it's for your personal collection. It has nothing to do with you trying to flip it or sell it. So you're paying to protect the card. That's how I feel. However, if you're looking to possibly sell it for a profit or flip it, junk wax era, it all's relative. It depends on the condition of the card, and it depends on the value and what people are willing to pay for it, and also depends on the the quantity. Is there a vast amount of PSA 9, 1998, let's just say Charles Barkley or Hakeem Olajuwon card, just a basic card of theirs? It just depends. And if there's a huge quantity of it, most likely that's a $6-7 card, and then you just pay $20 to get it graded. So it all depends on the card, relative on that, the condition of the card, and that's why it's kind of a domino effect. That's why I recommend taking a look at the card, researching the card, see if it's worth it. If it is worth it, great. If it's not, don't grade it. I wouldn't grade it. So it just all depends. But if you're keeping it as a PC, go right ahead. Don't care what anybody else says on that. You're keeping that card for yourself. So there you guys go. I kind of hit that. I know pretty pretty fast on this video. I just wanted to hit those points because there's these questions. Keep these questions coming, guys. I'll do this once a week. I think a lot of people are liking this, so it's pretty cool. Hopefully I can help answer people's questions and help people in this field, in this industry, in this hobby, all that good stuff. So stay tuned. My daughter and I think we're gonna do a video of, I was able to pick up some wax here the other day, so we haven't ripped in a while, so we're gonna do a video on that. I'll probably release it sometime next week. And then other than that, man, I'm gonna keep on the grind this weekend. Gonna list some more cars, have some more inventory coming, so make sure you guys check out the eBay store. I put it the description in the link there. Make sure to check it out. Every little bit helps us. If you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, all good. I always tell at the end of my videos, I appreciate you actually watching the video all the way through to this point. So other than that, have a great weekend. Till next time, guys.